This is the video of the postural assessment. This is my volunteer Barbara. I'm going to go through what on a daily basis a coach should do every time he does a postural assessment. So we're going to start with a sagittal plane view on the lateral side, and we're going to take into account the medial line that goes through the whole body. First thing we're going to keep in mind is that the line goes through the earlobe, the anterior shoulder, the medial hip, anterior knee, and anterior part of the ankle. Things to keep in mind when we're having a look from the side is that Barbara, in this case, has a little bit of an anteriorly protracted chin. If we can see here a little bit, we can see that she has a little bit of an angle. That will suggest maybe as well when we check the shoulder is that she might have this musculature here on the back a little bit extended and a little bit tension, and we have a little bit of a deficit in the activation of the neck flexors. So normally this situation is known in the literature as Janda upper cross cinder after the Dr. Vladimir Janda. It will suggest that we will have to work a little bit in the stabilization of the scapular girdle, and we will also have to reinforce a little bit of work on the rotator cuff. Moving down a little bit, what we can see is that the lordosis, it's the curvature of the lumbar spine is it's normal. We have a normal lordosis, which is great, and we can also see that following the landmarks here, that the inclination of the pelvis is also normal. As well, we can see that the line goes through perfectly the knee and the ankle, which suggests that from the T-spine down we have a normal alignment. If we follow the postural assessment and we move to the frontal plane, what we will see with Barbara, starting from the bottom up, is that first of all, and this is a very important thing to see, is that she keeps a very strong arc. She has a very good stability on the arc of the foot, and that is very important because it's going to translate all the way up through the chain. What we're also going to see is that she has perfect alignment of the knee and the hip, and the Q angle in between the hip and the knee, it's normal. The other thing we can see, checking with the hip crest here, using the landmarks, is that taking an imaginary line here, we can see that there's no laterally tilted spine. That will suggest that the musculature balance is conserved, and also will help us to take off of account that she might have scoliosis. The other thing that will help us notice that she doesn't have scoliosis is checking the clavicle line and the alignment in between the both shoulders and the sternum, in which in this case we can see normally that she keeps a perfect line.